Would you look at the time? It's time for another video. Good day to you, fellow adventurers, sir, time and space. It is I, the Cowardly Time Lord. We're back to Let's Play Final Fantasy II, Part 7. So I've met up with the Forasarankos. However you're supposed to pronounce that. Anyways, that was the rare enemy I was looking for. Let's check out my bestiary. Forarankos. That was pretty much the only time in the game where you can meet up with them. Let's see if we got anything else new in the bestiary. Magician. If you ever get the mage's staff from them, that's an incredibly lucky drop. Because you're not supposed to have the mage's staff for a while yet. Now there's two options here. Well, what do you want? You can give him the item the pass, which I will do. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Welcome aboard. Or you could tell him the password Wild Rose, which will get him to attack you. And it's just a regular fight with the captain. Well, it's time for my next watch, if you'll excuse me. Did give him the Berserk Tome. I have an extra? Well, that's interesting. Now, if you want to get this treasure chest, you're going to have to perform a sneaky maneuver. Voila! Now you want to save before opening up this chest. Sleep Blade, obtained from the chest. Monster in a box! Usually you run into a lot of enemies, not just sergeants. Sleep Blade and Ancient Sword. One of the worst combos you can use in this game, but I'm using it. Because basically both of them have the same problem. They both have horrible accuracy. Of course, what is Furion's sword skill at? I'm pretty sure that affects... I know that affects it even. He's got 14 sword skill, so I'm pretty sure almost 15 sword skill. The dark bow is worse than the flame bow, so if you got the flame bow from the captains, there's no point picking up that treasure chest. But there are better treasures on this floor, trust me. Now, Thieves' Gloves boost your agility. Agility 17, 19, 6, and 22. I think we know who's getting a boost in agility. It also increases his defense quite a bit, so there's that. You open the iron gate. This is suspicious. Let's save the thank yous for later. I'll head for the airship with the princess. You find that engine, toss the sunfire, and got it? I'll get the airship ready for takeoff. I don't plan on waiting around long. How suspicious that they left the princess and Sid in this almost unguarded cell. Also, because Cam now has an agility boosting piece of equipment, his agility will go up quicker. Isn't that interesting how that works out? Yay, magic defense increased. That's always a good thing. Gordon's really just a liability in this point. Now, I forget which of these chests, but one contains a boss fight. Yes, you heard me correct. I'd consider it a boss fight, and that chest contained a trident. And that contained the main gauche. A way better knife that I believe also enhances agility. Raises evasion, I'm sorry. Still better. So it's one of these two that contains a boss fight. Giant's Helm. Which means I picked the boss fight for last. And who needs the highest boost to strength? Maria Brook, whatever. Maria Brook, whichever. Ice Shield, the worst of all the items. And it contains a magician and a hill gigas. He's asleep and he's cursed. Yay, yay, easy fight. And another Thunder Tome. Might as well show you the new entries in the beast area we've gotten since we're here. Stunter. I don't know why I clicked on that guy. Well, I do because Werepanther. Hill gigas. You can drop both the Giant's Helm and the Giant's Gloves, which are helpful. We'll be able to buy both soon enough, though, don't worry. Ooh, Magicians. I've got plenty of tomes, but also optimal. Her attack just skyrocketed. And this area is sort of like a maze. It's not really a maze, though. It'd be helpful if I could remember my way through it, but I don't. You see the Dreadnought's engine. You throw the Sunfire into the engine. What have you done? The engine. That voice. There's no time, Brooke. The ship will blow up any minute. We have to get out. We have to get to Sid's airship. Yeah, just walk away slowly. Cool guys don't look at explosions. They blow things up and then they walk away. Cool guys don't look at explosions. Hello, that was fitting. Back to the calm music. What was that island back there? Who knows? Where are you taking us, Sid? Oh, thank you for taking us the long way around. Now that was the last chance you'll... Now if you want to do any grinding with Gordon, I'd suggest to do it now while you're back at Altair and do what I've done with the other characters. But I don't care to do grinding with Gordon. But I will buy some more spells. As in, I believe what only magic I'm missing is a fire tome and an ice tome. Blizzard tome, whatever. Now all three main characters have the three main elements on them, and each have their main one they work on. And the reason why is because Gordon, unlike every other party member to so far leave our party, is in our party later in the game. This is an automatic sequence, I believe. Yep. Gordon, Minryu, and Dustin. I have one last request to ask of each of you. Please listen carefully. Gordon, you've grown so strong. No, he hasn't. I want you to lead our army. Do all you can to help Hilda. My liege, I swear it on my very life. Minwoo, you know of the legend that speaks of the ultimate magic? It's been sealed away, and the seal may only be broken when the world stands at the brink of destruction. I believe that time has come. Do you agree? I do. The time to break the seal binding the ultimate tome is upon us. Dustin, I would have you go to Deist, home of the Dragoons. I was told that all of the Dragoons were slain in an attack by the Empire, yet I refuse to believe there could be no survivors in so noble a group. If we are to stand against the might of the Empire, I'm convinced we'll need the Dragoons and their wyverns. If you combine your efforts, the day of victory will come. This I ask of each of you. Take care of Hilda. As surprising as it sounds, which I'm surprised they didn't do, the King of Flynn here, I didn't read Your Majesty, doesn't appear in the optional dungeon, even though it's where all the dead souls go that were fighting the Empire. We should save our tears for another time. Sorry, all my regal voices sound the same. We must carry out the king's last wishes. We each have our duties. Let them not go unfulfilled. Now, if you got lost here and didn't know what to do, I wouldn't blame you. You folks looking for passage to the east, are ye? Well, this be your lucky day. Just so happens me was about to leave for the east. Be ye wanting a ride? Doesn't this seem a little too convenient, Dustin? Maybe it is, but there aren't any other ships going to the east. We're just going to have to trust her. Me name's Leela. I'll be waiting outside the city for ye. We'll weigh anchor as soon as we're set to go. I've got no idea what voice I'm doing for her. There's her ship. And it's so slow. It will take years for us to reach the east. Trustin' pirates doesn't say much for the space ye got between your ears. We'll spare ye lives, but your loot be ours now. What's this? Is it a fight ye be wantin'? Ye really are stupid. Get him, boys. And just like in the first game, pirates are good for money and not much else. Enough, I know when I'm beat. Go on then, do what you're going to do and be done with it. What are ye up to? You want to fight the Empire together? A bunch of outcasts like us fighting right alongside the likes of you? I think I like the sound of that. To your posts, boys, whether it be the east or the bloody edge of the world, we'll get you there, either. Leela joins the party. I'm actually going to give her mithril swords. Because she's got she's got like a little bit higher knife skill, but swords are so much better than knives in this game. I know that contradicts what I've done previously. Oh yeah, and at this point, any enemy that hits her, she's dead. So if you're going to use her, I'd build up her strength a bit. Like, if you actually plan on her living through some dungeons and boss fights, get her stronger. And actually I would, because she's quite a good character. Buccaneers. Now there's only one enemy left to run out on the open sea, out on the open seas that I haven't yet, which is good. And there it is, the killer fish. Anyways, this is like a good place to stop this episode. So, in the next episode, we shall explore the Castle d'East and see if we can find any survivors. But until then, this be the Cowardly Time Pirate Lord, signing off and saying, have a good day, or whatever time it is. Wherever you are, me hearties, yo-ho. I wish I had my tricorn for this episode. Or any episode where I'll be mentioning pirates, yo-ho. Anyways, bye-bye now.